Hello, brothers and sisters of Light and Dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down under the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Here's another response video. Okay, as I said before, I don't really like listening to this woman, but I'm doing this for someone, an associate of mine. But of course, I don't think nobody's going to make me any money by doing these videos, okay? I'm just doing these things for therapeutic purposes. You can sign up to my Patreon if you want the real life alpha knowledge, because you're not going to get it from these women and people who are just on these YouTubes, okay? Jessica J, she's not a therapist. Kevin Samuels is not a therapist. I'm a therapist. But let's go on with the video tag. Other than that, I'm just going to respond to her every time she talks. I might not even watch the whole video. All right? All right, let's begin.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering.
So this video is about the secret of going to Poundtown on the first date, all right?
If you've ever sat and thought to yourself, Jessica, how do I get to Poundtown now? Or on the first date? Well, so I'm glad you asked, because this is a question
Well, any guy who's thinking about going to Poundtown, red pill, MGTOW, hit it, quit it, let's hit it, split it, or beta males. Alphas don't do Poundtown. They don't do Poundtown, okay? Now, if she's a virgin, you could do Poundtown, but don't do Poundtown on used vaginas. You're wasting your seed and your money. And let's see what she has to say. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. All right? I like to get to the point. I don't like lingering on. Check out my credentials down below. There's multitudes of things that I do. Not just these response videos and yada, yada, yada. This is therapeutic to me. All right, let's continue.
I get a lot, and it's actually a lot easier than you think it would be. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to find out exactly how to get to exactly where you want to be, which is Poundtown, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button with that notification bell. Oh, buddy. Come here, bud. Come here. Hi, Knuckle. Now, while the title does imply that this is for first dates, I will say this is for any woman you meet out and about the first time. Any first, or any moment you would actually like to just get her feeling.
What? So the title is misleading, okay? Usually you should get some pussy within the first week. Now, if any man want to pound on the first day, that's a beta male. You don't pound on the first day. You don't do that shit. That's nasty, okay? You don't know where that female's been at. You got an inspector. You got a tester. But you fall in love with her beauty already. But now, let's see what she got to say, because I'm like already knowing that all this knowledge is what she's spewing is for beta males. All right? They're not, this information is not for beta alphas. Remember that now. She's talking specifically to a group of people, which are betas. Okay? She's not talking to beta alphas. Beta alphas are fuckboys, the girls that automatically gravitate towards them because they're 8, 9s, and 10s. All right. No woman really wants an alpha. That's very difficult. Okay. All right. So if you want to know the difference between all three, it's real simple. Betas are 80% of the guys out there who have problems with women. Beta alphas don't have no problems with women. They get it as they come. They get hit in the back of the alleyway, in the corner and shit. They have no problems. That's 25% of the population. Alphas, like myself, are about 5 to 10%. We have standards. And if females don't fit those standards, they're out. 9 times out of 10, alphas only deal with virgins, polygyny, and respect. Love is respect. It's not an emotion. All right. Since I got that out of the way, I just wanted to make it clear. I'm not watching this whole video because she does the same thing over and over again. All right? All right.
Compelled to come all over you. This is the video for you. So there's 4 things you need to keep in mind when it comes to getting to come by the end of the night. Now, in my Speed to Spark Arousal program, I lay out these 3 steps, which is make her feel connected, make her feel good, make her feel desired. These are the things that spark arousal in a woman. These are also the things that get us feeling compelled to chase you down, to have you, no matter what.
Well, if she wants you, you'll be fucking her that same night, okay? If she's attracted to you. Most of the time, women go through moods, okay, because of their carousel riding. So if she already had 5 dicks a little while ago, she might not want to be fucking you. Even if you're attractive, she's just not in the mood because something's wrong downstairs. Okay, I'm telling you, if you're a beta, you have no chance in hell. She's going to put you on the blacklist, called a little red book, for a little later, okay? But let's see what she has to say.
However, we women aren't going to want to sleep with you immediately if we feel too much of one of these steps. Because if we feel too connected to you, then we will want to hold out the puss to try to become your partner. I'll tell you right now, when a woman...
Yeah, save your ass for the best of last because you're a beta. All right? In the Western civilizations, if you're a beta, she's going to put you in that book. She's not going to give you nothing real quick. She don't know the difference on when to give it out and when. She knows that her pussy has value. So why wouldn't she not give you the value if she really desires that much? She's going to tell you, I'm really horny because you're intelligent. No, women don't think like that. Women don't think like that. But let's finish what she has to say because she's very annoying, okay? Let's continue.
Really, really likes you and wants to have a life with you, we're not going to want you to think that we are, quick to the Poundtown. Because then we might think that you think that we're like that with every dude. And why would you want to wife up a girl that's like that with...
And this is how you avoid women like that in her, okay? You ask questions so you don't waste your time because what's going to happen is that if she's a prostitute and you're a nice guy, she's going to save you the best for last. It's that simple. I repeat. If she knows you're a nice guy, she's going to save you for the best for last. Because you are not alpha enough to tell her up front, are you a virgin? Are you into polygyny? Because you're wasting your time. She is a liability. Okay, I hope you learned something right there. That's very important. Don't waste time fiddle-dillying with women. Don't do that. I know guys be hitting me up in my inbox saying, this is this girl. I'm like, go up to, you have to have the cojones to do something and say something. If she senses that you're a nice guy, you have no edge with you. She gonna put you on the back burner. I repeat, most women are prostitutes. 80% of them are. They're looking for opportunity, and they will put you in that red box as soon as you mention it. Okay? All right.
Every dude. So yes, only 2 of the steps in speech to spark arousal are required, but the other 2 things are important to making her want to fuck right now. So again, I talked about why you shouldn't connect too well, because again, that makes us want to hold off on getting naked with.
Yeah, because the fact that you're a nice guy and she's used to fuck boys. If she even senses that you're a beta, you're automatically out, okay? You're automatically out. I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was, okay? But trust me on this. If you deal with females overseas and you start getting your P's and Q's together and you go searching for higher hanging fruit, you'll know the quality of women are way more respectful for you over there. But in America, they have plans for you. This is why women basically are seasonal and they're not trained. Let's continue.
Yeah. So at the very least, you can't be sitting there trying to get to know each other. Okay, so now that we know that we can't be too connected and we can't get to know each other too well, let's go over the 4 things that are an absolute must to fork by the end of the night. Now, the first one is she needs to feel good about you. When I say she needs to feel good about you, at the very least, she needs to be able to laugh with you. You're probably...
As a matter of fact, that's incorrect. Women need to be attracted to you first. This is the thing that women tell me all the time. There's 2 versions. The first one is that if you're attractive, you're going to get the fuck. Okay, there you go. The background is basically if you're intelligent, okay, you even halfway looking, you automatically go in the red book. I'm just trying to tell you really quick. She's going to save you for the best for last as she fuck all the fuck boys. That's common sense. You don't need no connection because women don't have a connection. Since 2 things. Actually, matter of fact, 3 things. Third thing is money. If you really want to get to Poundtown, fake money fuck. Now, I made a video about fake money fucking. You can go to any female and fake money fuck. Show a roll full of money. You could be ugly as fuck. You could be anything you want. This fake money. Them bitches belong in jail. Most prostitutes belong in jail anyway. Let's go up and do this. If you really want to fuck on the first day, go ahead. Look what I got here. Look. Yo, you driving a broken down car. But say, hey, whoa. Whoa, before, look, this, put it on a little chain. Most women are prostitutes. They will fall for it. Money roots out all things. It's above all things. You thought enough. I said, how much you worth? Let me ask that question to women. Ask that question to women. How much are you worth? Let me see. What I got here? Have a suitcase. I'm willing to give this to you if you just make it real good tonight. And she'll be thinking it's something kind of funny or fishy. But you got to make her feel comfortable at first, just say, hey, we're going to public. We're going to do this in public, okay? And I just want to make sure you're comfortable first, okay? And as I said before, if she's attracted to you, you don't need to show the money. But you're going to need to show the money to make her feel like it's not a scam or something like that. Is this a scam? Because that's what women are going to say. That's what they're going to do. I said, if you don't want this $2,000 for a simple fuck, like you did it before, I don't know what the problem is. You don't even need to have a personality if you're ugly as fuck and you got money. Look at Hugh Hefner. All right? All you need is money, man. Okay, it's too bad. That's just how it is. This is how I weed out the women I deal with. I put Sardingo stuff in front of them, and I make a little test, right? And if they fail it, then I know where to put them at. But most women, even like her, it's all about the money. Money first, then your attraction. And then everything else is third and fourth, whatever you want to put it. All right? Let's continue.
Well aware that funny guys fuck. I have a lot of clients that are the quintessential funny guy that when they're around their other friends, all their other friends get laid. Or they're very good at having one-night stands and getting her into bed, but they never hear from her again. So we need to, at the very least, feel good about you. It's not enough to just not feel bad about you. We need to feel like it is our decision that we're going home with you, not like you're coaxing us. So when we feel really good about you and when you make us laugh, we think to ourselves like, oh my God, it's because he's a great guy. I would love to be with a great guy. Now, the second thing, which is so much more important, because again, if we don't feel excited to get into that bed with you, if we're not the ones dragging you into that bed.
Note, women don't need to be excited. You just need to cover their eyes. They blindfold them bitches and give them the money. Vapor rub and ice does wonders for a vagina, and strap-ons, because I used to use it all the time. They love my stroke, they keep saying. But I don't do that shit no more. That's the past now, okay? All right? I do my own little porn in an eccentric type of way, okay? Check out my credentials down below. Contact me as soon as possible. You get a chance to talk to me first to see how I am. I'm always having interesting shit to talk about. I just don't like talk about relationships all the time. I'm not all about that. I talk about shapeshifters, aliens, space, dimensions, and times, David Icke, chariots of the gods, okay? Zachariah Ascension. I'm all of the above. I do not just do this type of shit, okay? All right, but understand this. Money's first, then your appearance, and everything else is third and whatever fourth, okay? All right? It's because you're funny, don't make shit. You got a charm, don't mean shit. You got to do that. If you're a beta, you're going to have to listen to this woman. She's right when it comes down to beta shit. All right, let's continue. Yeah.
Guess what? You're fighting a losing game, and now she's probably just doing it to shut you up and never talk to you again. So that second thing is she needs to feel desired. We need to feel that you want to fuck the shit out of us, that we have so much passion between us that we need to rip your clothes off. We women, we want to feel sexy, we want to feel desired, especially by a guy who makes us laugh. We want to know that a guy who makes us feel that good still wants to make us feel that much gooder. Yeah. So if you aren't sitting there flirting with her, guess what? You're just the entertainment. And some other guy will probably have sex with her for the night, because now you got her feeling all good. She feels so fucking good. Whoever wants me can take me. The third thing is she needs to feel safe. Again, she just met you.
Listen, this is how women work on the sly. You're a nice guy. She starts feeling good. She starts getting orgasms. She gets turned on by your words. But she's not attracted to you. So what she goes to some guy immediately that she is attracted to. What women tell me. When guys compliment me, that turns me on. I close my mind, they tell me. And I think of an attractive guy already to fuck. That's what women told me. All of the hundreds of women I've talked to, they tell me the same pattern. You say nice things to them. You average looking at best, okay? Even though they're average, they always thinking way up there, 8, 9s, and 10s. Soon as you compliment the ass, soon as you do that, they're going to go fuck another guy who's basically not, and that's happened many times and many occasions. And you got to watch out for that. You can tell if she's interested in you. She'll look you directly in the eyes. She'll want to go somewhere private to talk to you. All right. There's so many women I've talked to in person. Right. And then I would tell them I'm an alpha and I'll say, hey, these are the things I want. This is what we're going to do. I make them smile. You make them happy. OK, but if they don't want to follow and it takes more than a day or two, you got to kick her to the curb. You got to move on. You're wasting your time. OK, don't waste your time. She's not ready. She doesn't want to learn from you. She doesn't want to hear from you. And she definitely doesn't want to be around you. So you're going to have to find the signs early. And I talk about the signs of a woman who's not interested in you in many videos I make. So let's continue on what she has to say, because that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do the whole thing because, you know.
She needs to know that once she walks through your door, you don't have all these chains and knives and,
chains.
you know, skinning utensils because, oh my God, my nipples are hurting just thinking about this. Why? We don't want to think that we're in danger. We don't want to think that we're being...
Notice how she got horny, okay, when she's talking about chains, because they're really attracted to that shit. Untrained women love beta alphas. They love them, and then they'll always blame men. They'll start blaming the beta males as soon as they get fucked over by all of the beta alpha males, okay, which is sad, but that's just how it is. But she's one of them, okay? I wouldn't want to fuck with her. Shit, she said chains, and then all of a sudden she says her titties be tingling and shit. You know, that's what she meant, okay? That bitch is tingling. She thinks. She knows how to compartmentalize. Let's continue.
Manipulated by somebody who just knows how to manipulate our emotions. Yeah. So the way to make her feel safe is to be the lead at all times in this dynamic. This means taking her by the hand, running the show, directing the conversation.
Beta males are always not in the lead. And beta alpha males don't need to say anything to be in the lead. Got it? Beta males are always not in the lead. Beta alpha males are always in the lead, okay? But they don't need to, okay? They don't need to lead because they're attractive, okay? Now, alpha, he takes the lead. All right, let's continue.
Keeping it laughy, keeping it flirty, going where you want to go with it. This doesn't mean like, so what do you feel like doing now? Or even, so what do you like to do for fun? Or do you want to like go do something fun now? No, you tell that bitch what's going on, where you're having it, and where you're having her. I was on a spotlight speed date last week, and one of my clients was doing his very best at leading. Finally, meaning he's the one opening up about himself, he's the one asking her questions, he's the one flirting with her, making jokes. And by the end of it, I said to her, what was your experience of this conversation with him that was so different from the other times? And she said, for the first time, I felt safe in this conversation. And I said, what does that mean? And she said, I felt like I was taken care of. Like I was being led to have this awesome conversation, open up. I felt very taken care of in a way that made me feel comfortable with him in ways I didn't before. So being able to lead the dynamic, lead the conversation will make her feel comfortable enough to open up.
Two ways women think. To feel protected or they want to be fucked. You gotta be down the middle somewhere. You gotta be like a variation of both of them. But if you're an alpha, you're going to have to get rid of her because she's not going to be qualified. But beta alphas don't talk that much. Okay, I told you beta alphas are the fuckboys, the guys that they keep choosing. And then you got the beta males who's doing all this work. Even if you're average looking women told me, they are not interested in you. They are not sexually aroused in you. All right. And this is all I want to say. I'm not continuing no further. If you want to watch her video all the way in full and you beta males, you want to go through that. And even you beta sisters, okay, you keep listening to this ex-porn star. I think she was, okay, whatever. Other than that, I'm out of here, guys. And I hope you learned something from this video because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Peace.